Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rock and Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. It's Sunday night, so we're doing the number one song of 1987. And so we're just going to get right to it because I have to be up early in the morning to take Chuck down to a surgeon's visit. So we have to see how things are going. It's been a long summer, and I don't know, I'm looking pretty forward to fall, and I know he is too, just because he's still going through some major pain here. So anyway, we're just going to get to the song. And the number one song of 1987 was Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles. Now, this was off of the number one rock singles chart. Now, there's a lot of them out there. Like this is not the song I thought would have been number one, not in 1987, but it was the 1987 single. The rock single, the number one rock single. So we're just going to get right to the song. Again, the number one song of 1987 is Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles, and we're just going to get right to it.
Cigarette, foreign taxi to hookah, say, walk like an Egyptian. The blonde waitresses take their trays, spin around and cross the floor. They've got the moves, you drop your drink, then they bring you more. Old school kids so sick of books, they like the funk and the metal band. When the buzzer rings, they're walking like an Egyptian. All the kids in the marketplace say, walk like an Egyptian.
I'm going to stop this song for a minute. I have to admit, back in the day, I couldn't stand this song. I really couldn't. I didn't know what they were talking about. And I'm like, why the heck would anybody be walking around like an Egyptian? And but then I got to where I really liked the music in it. And nowadays, I like both. I don't know what it is about it. I think maybe I just can see a sillier side of me now, where back then it was kind of corny and cheesy to walk around like an Egyptian, and I really didn't know what they were talking about. And, I don't know a whole lot of the words to this song. It's another thing. It's a very fast song, and it's hard to catch on to what they're saying. I mean, I got the hookah pipes in there, and I got the way-o-ay-os, and I got the walk like an Egyptian. But other than that, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. So, anyway, I don't know what's making them walk like an Egyptian. So maybe somebody can tell me. I don't know if it's just a little thing, a little dance to do. I don't know. So we're just going to get right back to the song. It is the number one rock single of 1987, and it is Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles.
Then your back, shift your arm, then you pull attack. Legs hard, you know. So strike a pose on a Cadillac. If you wanna find all the cops, they're hanging out in the donut shop. They sing and dance. They spin the club cruise down the block. All the Japanese, the Thai, and the party boys call the Kremlin. And the Chinese know. Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian.
Oh, there you go. Number one song of 1987. The number one rock song of 1987. Even though thinking back on 1987, I don't think I was really listening to this kind of music was the one thing. So it wasn't the kind of music that interested me. I was into that just good old hair band rock and rolls and rock and roll songs and stuff like that, like Guns N' Roses and things like that. But, and I really would have thought one of their songs may have been number one, but I do know that they had some, it was part of being a number one album they had, and we'll talk more about that here in just a minute. But anyway, the women that are in this group, it's Suzanne Hoff, which is the vocals and guitar. Victoria Peterson is also vocals and guitar. Debbie Peterson, which is Victoria's sister, plays on the drums and vocals. And Annette Zielinski is the bass and the vocals. So they all sing. But on this song, I heard that all of them sang but the drummer. She didn't sing on this song, and each one had their own little part to it. But anyway, let's see. It says Liam Sternberg is the songwriter to this song, Walk Like an Egyptian. He got the inspiration when he was on a ferry boat and he saw people struggling to keep their balance. The way they held out their arms and jerked around made it look like they were doing an Egyptian movements. And if the boat moved suddenly, they would tip over. Okay. Anyway, this was the biggest hit for the Bangles, but the Bangles didn't think this goofy romp written by another outside writer, which was Liam Sternberg, would get released as a single because it was too weird. It shot straight to number one, excuse me, and became a sensation. But the group's rock pedigree took a hit. Suddenly they were known for this quasi-novelty song instead of their own compositions. Excuse me. My allergies, I think, are getting bad again. Okay, it said the Bangles didn't have a problem with the song, but when it made them famous, it also made them miserable, and their friendships fractured because of it. So it says the hits kept coming with Eternal Flame and In Your Room. Those were two good songs of theirs, until they couldn't take it anymore, and they broke up in 1989. At the peak of their powers, in the late 90s, they reunited, and they still had bad feelings about this song. But nowadays, they see their audience having such fun with it, and so they've just thought, what the heck, we will too, and that's what they do. So they just have fun with the song, and I think that's kind of what, same kind of thing with me over it. You know, back then would kind of be like, oh, you wouldn't be telling anybody, I love that song, Walk Like an Egyptian. Your friend would look at you like, what? You know, so it just wasn't something you do then. But thinking back on the song, I mean, I like the music in it, and I think it's a cute little song, and I try my best to figure out the words to it. So anyway, great song, I think, and that was our number one song of 1987. I'm going to try to get the number two song on here, but wait, before we go, I want to read off those other songs. Okay, let's get to it here. Number 2 was Alone by Heart. Number 3 was Shake You Down by Heart. Number 4, I Want to Dance with Somebody by Gregory Abbott. Number 5, With Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Starship. Number 6, C'est La Vie by Robbie Neville. Number 7, Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. Number 8, The Way It Is by Bruce Hornsby and the Range. Number 9, Shakedown by Bob Seger. And number 10, Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. So that was the top 10 of 1987. And so I think I'm going to put on the number 2 song and play it real quick here too this evening. And then the third video will be the fun and serious facts of 1987. So if you're still up, stay tuned, or you can watch us in the morning. But just be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. Be sure to hit like underneath it. And be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. And peace out.